Alright guys, welcome back. We got the redemption war here after last war's horrendous performance. We've got an excellent one here. Lots of new fights. In the previous seasons, I was always doing the same fights pretty much over and over and over again. This season, lots of new stuff. So Path 6, Section 1, we've got spiked armor, and I believe this Sasquatch can get some prowess for extra special damage. But pretty much this is just a Sasquatch fight, and I am going to take him down with Doc Oc here. Doc Oc doesn't rely on a lot of crits. His damage is mostly direct damage. So you can see I'm going to get a nice big special 2 here, get the triple debuff on, parry heavy, and that's a nice chunk of damage. So again, we're going to do the same thing, just parry heavy. The only thing he's going to get to is Wrath very shortly. I'm going to lose my my buff there, my debuff, and I'm going to have to reset my research categories. But that's fine. I just want to, once I wait out his Wrath here, then I can go back into the parry heavy game. One more bait that special 1. Now I can go back into parry heavies, and after a few parries, I'll get my heal block on. And then I don't have to worry about his big healing he gets at the end here. So again, there we go. The heal block is applied. We go with, we're going to go into a big special 2 here. We got the double heal block there. And we can go ahead, and it should just be like one more parry heavy. Or actually, so we reapply the debuffs for a second, and then he's done. That's it. So really happy with that fight there. And now we have Gore on what is it? We got Gore here on node 24. When he gets a regen, he's going to be unblockable. Anytime you hit Gore, he's going to get a regen. So if you use Wiccan, if you back off at the beginning and you get that resistance up buff, he can block unblockable attacks from cosmic champions. So it completely negates the issue here. And then if you finish a combo with a light attack, like a 5-hit combo with a light attack, medium, light, 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 you're going to get a neutralize, and look at all the incinerates that apply every time he tries to get a buff. So every time I hit him, he would get a regen. Instead, he gets an incinerate, and he is absolutely melted. Like 35 seconds, absolutely destroyed. I actually took Wiccan up to rank 4, and he paid immediate dividends between this fight, and we have a Null boss that we're going to do. Next up is Path 3 in Section 2 for the main account, and this is going to be Omega Sentinel against with Nebula. It's we're just going to back off and try and get to 20 charges if we can. Nebula was really passive here, did not want to throw specials, kept coming at me, which kind of pushed me back into the corner a little bit. There, beta heavy. I don't want to push her to a special 2. So I'm trying to bait a special here. Doesn't want to really throw one, and it's not the first champ this war that doesn't want to throw specials. But we get stuck in the corner a little bit. We get our way out of it. We get to 2 bars of power. We're at 14. I said, fine, we'll parry. Drop the special 2. Look at all those shock damages. And then boom, done. So I didn't get up to 20, but 14 was more than enough. Next up, we're on Path 7 in Section 1 with the junior account. We just did this fight last war. We had a teammate place the White Magneto pre-fight. I get clipped right at the beginning. My parry did not work. But there we go. We got our parry on. We've got the guidance boost. This is Conflictor Longshot. And we start with a power start 1 so we can quickly get to a special 2. I am boosted up. I probably have like at least 150% power back boost just for fun. Like I think I could do it without it, but you can see most of the time I'm just using special 1s. This is a 6-star rank 3 vision. I think he is sig like 120, so he is siphoning back quite a bit of power, which is great for this node. So really, really simple, not scary at all. I know Longshot on Conflictor can be extremely dicey. Also, like his specials cost like 50% less, but I'm not going to let him throw a single special. We're just going to be very smart with our combos, keep him below a bar of power, then every time we push him over, we use a special to bring him back down, and this long shot goes down easy. We had just done this one. Next up is another brand new fight. I was told Hercules was not banned, and I was told to take Hercules here against this conduit Terrax on Vivified and Brute Force. And the goal here is to just build up my feats of strength with intercepts, and don't knock him down, just use a special 3. So that's what I was told. So that's what I decided to do here. I'm just going to keep intercepting him as much as possible, keep building up my feats of strength. And when I get to a special 3, I will drop it. I do have an invulnerability boost on in case he throws his special 3. And I think after I knock him down here, he actually goes to 3 bars of power. But I'm immediately going to hit him, and that's it. He's done. Really happy with that fight. Never done it before. And then I was told to do the same thing here. We get into the boss circle on node 51 against Sersi. Much more nervous. Like combat deja vu prowess puncture. So she's going to end. And plus it's just, and it's conflictor. So I do have the guidance boost on, but I was trying to bait a heavy right at the start. And you can see right here, she doesn't throw a heavy right away, so it immediately throws me off. Finally, she throws that heavy. I do have the invulnerability boost on. I'm trying to wait for her buff, that glancing buff, to disappear. But she pushes me into the corner. Wasn't very smart. I managed to get a little intercept out of the corner. And again, the same thing here is I'm not supposed to knock her down because she's a conduit defender. And I'm trying to do my best performance at evading Cersei specials. I'm not going to pretend that I'm super great at it, but I was pretty happy with how I did. But again, here, I want to try and hit her when her stuff is on cooldown. I didn't want to throw my special 2. I was able to bait that special 2 in the corner without getting completely wrecked there. I can parry, but I'm trying to play this one as smart as possible. I was told only go with the special 3. So there, I figure, even if she's going to 3 bars of power, I've got, if you push them to 3 bars of power, when you do a special 3, I'll get a big power gain. I also get an invulnerability. So even if she throws it, I know she does put some incinerates on me, so it's like pushing her to special 3 is not the greatest, but I am going to be invulnerable, so I'm not going to take some of that incinerate damage right away. But I got to get back into this here. Again, I only want to use special 3s. So try and get that glancing buff to disappear. So wait it out. Drop the special 3 again. Now, there's probably a better way to do this one, but I am really just trying to get through this as best I could. And so far, it was doing okay. I do get clipped at one point and get a little nervous, but luckily it's Hercules, and he's absolutely insane. So here you can see I'm just trying to bait out a special. So we do another really nice job of baiting that one out. Again, I do have to remember that I could parry at any point. And there, I get clipped by that heavy. I lose my invulnerability right there. And even I bait out another special cleanly. But I lost that the invulnerability charges, so I'm a little extra nervous there. And then she gets her unblockable, clips me there. Luckily, my immortality is going to save me. I'm up to a special 3. I'm going to drop it, get some adrenaline healing, and then just go ham and try to finish her off before, again, I get clipped, but it's okay. We have the immortality, and we finish her off. So thank God for Hercules. All right, next up is one of my favorite fights. I did it last war as well. It's Mangog on node 54 with the advanced power gain and unblockable special 2s. But, Doc Ock is sitting here with natural power gain champions. He power locks him the entire fight. All I have to do is parry heavy. I like to build up to a special 2, get the triple debuff on him, and then I actually decided on this fight, because I've got the double power lock on him there. My Oc is like, I don't know if this one is the main account one. I'm not sure if he's close to Sig 200, but he's close to it. And he's going to be siphoning back a lot of power that Mangog would have gained. So it makes it really easy for me to build back up to another special 1, and I can keep reapplying that triple debuff over and over and over again. And eventually, I'm going to go for a parry heavy, go for some direct damage, probably like 20 or 30,000 of direct damage when I detonate all 3 of the debuffs. There we go, like 26k direct damage, and we just continue to reapply the power lock, a few more parry heavies, and this super beefy Mangog does not get to do anything. Oc just completely shuts him down. Now, this was my chance for a perfect war. Unfortunately, Null does not behave exactly how I want him to. He was very passive, but Wiccan, same thing as the Gore fight. I'm going to back up, I am going to hold block, and now I can block his unblockable attacks. So I get him to throw the heavy. I attack in. I want to put the neutralize on so when he starts gaining more buffs, but instead I get clipped. Doesn't go exactly the way I want. I really would... the other thing that Wiccan is immune to reverse controls. So if he throws a special 1, I do not have to worry about throwing a special in before his timer expires. I don't have to worry about having reverse controls. Absolutely nothing. But really, I just kind of got stuck up against the wall here. He does throw that special 2. I'm able to evade the last bit against the wall, try and get myself free. He does start finally getting incinerates instead of his buffs. You can see he's got like 10 incinerates on him right now, plus some passives at the same time. But he doesn't want to throw specials, and I'm just getting stuck here. I throw another special 1, and then he gets me in the corner, and I'm pretty much just screwed at this point. He doesn't want to throw that special, and I'm toast. So a little frustrated. I think if I'm going to play this one again, like I'm going to heal up, finish off the fight, and this round goes perfectly. I think if I would have had this start, I would have soloed it no problem, and we were in good shape in this war already. So I feel like if I do it again, I could definitely get the solo. But 1 death on a Null boss, I will take it. Considering I haven't been a boss guy in a while, I know it was probably a long time ago where I was on a streak of like, I think I went 2.5 seasons where I did a boss every single war. But I haven't done that in a long time, so it is nice to get back on the boss train. And hopefully, it was nice to see that the guy still had confidence in me to do some boss circle fights and even the boss fight and some more minis even after I screwed up pretty badly in the last war. So thanks for the team for still having some confidence in me here. So you can see, look at him just absolutely get melted down when I play this one correctly. The only thing you have to be aware of is you got to keep that resistance up by just... See, and again, he throws a special 1. I don't have to worry about any reverse controls, and we finish him off. So 8 fights, very unique fights. Really happy. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.